Hi, everybody.
I didn't grab the wrong. Oh, okay. Wait, this one.
Relax.
Hello.
Hello.
Didn't even hear the noise. That's right.
Yes.
And welcome to our gathering of heroes. I went to the map and then I jumped out of my thing, so of course I'm going to complete screen. These are the would-be heroes of the world of Greyhawk, a Dungeons and Dragons fantasy world created more than 50 years ago by some gamers whose legacies live on to this day. We are honored and proud to take up the D&D banner and share our 5th edition 2024 plus a bunch of homebrew Greyhawk story with you. As a warning, this is a game that can explore mature themes, and while we'll be specifically avoiding some topics, the game may still include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, or other topics. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries and collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything's uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards on our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams will be available in YouTube after the game, and you can always come back to an episode when you feel ready. Some quick acknowledgements of sponsors and others who have helped make this game possible. Roll20, a popular browser-based virtual tabletop platform for TTRPGs and board games, offering tools for character sheets, dice rolling, maps, and more. Demiplane, a platform that connects TTRPG fans to make games better with high-quality tools that enhance the ways games can be played, shared, and explored. Legendary Games, a company that creates third-party support products for D&D 5th edition, aiming to provide the best possible campaign enhancements, such as the Boricubos and legendary Latin American monster supplements that we are using in this game. And the Tales of Jade and Gold, Teotlali, a free-to-the-public 5th edition supplement written by Rolando Esteban Cruz. And we are also on board the affiliate program with Arkenforge, an amazing virtual tabletop and Mac-making software for TTRPGs, and Rogue Energy Gaming Drinks, reputedly the best gaming supplements on the planet. Use the promo code would be heroes, all caps, no spaces, for $5 off your Arkenforge order or 10% off your Rogue Energy Gaming Drinks. Now, let's introduce our cast. Starting with Leona.
That's me. Hi, everybody. My name is Leona. You can find me all over the internet, the Leona Maple. Today, I am playing everybody's favorite she, her, plants. Flora!
And Monroe.
Hey y'all, I'm Monroe. I use he, they pronouns, and I'm playing Clover, who uses she, her pronouns.
Lore.
Hi, I'm Laura. I use she, her pronouns, as does my character Deshweelot, who is a cranky old gnome who is getting really into her tinkering these days.
Yes. And Diana, who's off screen. That's okay.
Yes, I am the floating skull behind you. Don't look behind you. Hello, everybody. I am Diana. Her Fae pronouns. I am playing Melina, a lava axolotl bard who also uses she, her, and I think they pronouns. But they forget half the time who they are anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, they play music. They're not good at playing music, but they think they are, and they're happy for next being in their tinker era.
Indeed. So what has happening? What has happening? Wow. What has been happening? Why are our heroes kicking back and relaxing today? I don't know. It's not like they haven't had a long rest in forever because they've been running from pillar to post, trying to investigate a strange sickness that was afflicting the outlying towns around the city of Citlan, investigating a mine where some villagers reported that a strange owl-like creature had been flying in and out, then subsequently getting trapped in said mine by some nefarious individual who decided to eliminate some individuals who were asking too many questions. Met with the demon in the dark of the depths. That's what it was, of the depths, or someone like it, was pursuing the party, managed to cause another cave-in, losing Crux in the process, emerging eventually from the mine slightly more educated with regards to what they were up against, potentially some kind of demon or possibly undead creating thing. emerging into the middle of the Dia de los Muertos festival, where they pursued the same guy who blew up the mine, convinced him with Saz's suggestion spell to take them where the creature was, and sure enough, he did, because he was in on the whole thing, and the party ended up into a bit of a scuffle where the Idsmin, the bad guy, the nefarious, let's call him a sorcerer, got away, but the party was able to rescue the young man named Serapio, excuse me, from his curse of being possessed by a demon called a Balicolo, if I got that right. Thus ending, potentially, the curse of Sereno on the populace. We kind of soft RP'd, sort of glossed over the recovery of and the reuniting of the young man with his mother, Doña Rosa, who was very happy that the party was so generous with their heroism. And after getting a little bit of the stuffing beat out of them, because the owl demon was no laughing matter, and almost nearly incinerating the entire ironworks factory by collapsing one of the molten iron onto the demon thing. Our party managed to get out with their skins mostly intact, and save the day. So now you got nothing to do, or maybe you do, but no one's pressing for your heroism at this immediate moment in time. You can kick back and you can relax now. And
I'm
going
home.
Exactly 3 seconds. No. What would you like to do now?
Take a nap.
Couch, 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 couch. So Nash's priorities, she would like to acquire some more of the supplies for a healing potion, and take the ones that she's got already and start working up another couple of healing potions.
Okay. The ones already, you mean the ones in the little box?
The ones in the little box.
Mm.
And I think she also, this reminds her of the little box, and so she's going to start working on trying to figure out what's up with the little box.
Why would you think there's anything in the little box?
I don't know.
You fish the little box out of your backpack. It is a very ornate box.
Yes.
Possibly, I don't know, you're not quite sure, maybe a rosewood?
Nice.
There's some detail to it. Very nice. There is nothing inside.
Where did my supplies go? All right, now I'm definitely tinkering with the box. And I am tinkering with the box, but I am casting Identify, which is a 10-minute ritual.
You're ritualizing Identify? Okie dokie. I need a better song. Come on now. No, I don't want that one. Right. Let's see. I have a song called Existential Dread.
Love
What?
that. That matches real well with identifying a box.
Right? Oh, that's too loud. How about I do? All right. Let's see. Back to here. Identify. Do. Okay. Back to this. Here. A quick thing. Darn it. Sorry. Gotta find a thing. You cast Identify on the box, or just in general with things?
On the box.
The box is not magical.
Non-magical box. But my stuff disappeared.
Yep.
Now, I learned whether any ongoing spells are affecting the item. Does
There are
that
no
change
spells
anything?
identifying. There are no spells affecting it, and the box itself is not magical.
But my stuff is missing.
Yep. Completely gone. Like, not even any residue left. Give me a perception check. Because it's going to
And
be
it has to be
fairly high.
perception and not investigation?
Justify how you would use investigation in this. What else would you do to...
I don't think I can. I justify it because I shake the box really hard and I'm getting pissed off.
No, I'm still going to make it perception.
Okay. Well, it was 18 perception.
18. Okay. You
could have made it insight too. I would have been fine with that.
Yeah, but that's motive more than anything else, really. That's not...
Yeah, it's fine. It's still an 18.
Yeah.
It's just the difference between a +1 and a +7.
What else do I will allow the investigation. I just need to figure out how you can use or what you would do, and I want you to identify what you would do to justify the investigation roll and not because I don't want to just give it to you.
It has carvings.
Yeah, some.
Is there
I
any
don't mean to
clue
laugh,
in
but
the
it was
carving?
the desperation of it has carvings.
Nothing that you see of any noteworthiness. Like just sort of they're like wood inlaid and like the sort of dug little spiral or whatever, but there's nothing specific. It's a shiny box.
And there's nothing in like gnomish lore or history or the fact that I had family, like I was actually probably living here as this was being constructed, this area.
Nothing that looks like anything that you've grown up with. In fact, it's weird. I'm going to give you this one little thing. It's ornate, but it also looks really generic.
So a nice but generic box is making my stuff disappear.
Yep.
I'm gonna
What stuff?
briefly interrupt with just a tech favor. Can you stop and restart the music in Roll20 for me, please?
100%.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
Much
think
better.
at this point, Nesh is like going to be like obnoxiously in everybody else's face, being like, "Did you move my stuff?"
Are you specifically speaking of the stuff in the box?
Stuff in the box, yeah.
Okay.
Which I don't think isn't logical, because she had it in her piles of stuff that she carries around it. But I think that she's going to.
Did you look anywhere else? I'm going to give you this one thing. Did you look anywhere else in your backpack for the stuff?
Yes. I'm gonna go through my backpack. What else? Is anything else weird in my backpack?
Yes, you're missing 3 days of rations.
Oh.
And there's a hole chewed in the little sack that the rations were in.
But there's not any hole in and out of my backpack itself.
Correct.
Okay, this is double weird. All right.
Clover, what are you up?
I mean, I think at that point, again, I would be sharing with everybody, like, this is weird. Who knows anything about this? Somebody been messing with my backpack and eating my rations. Has somebody been feeding a squirrel without telling me?
No one?
I know nothing.
Granny Nash is just going to be storming around the room. Who's eating my food?
Pretty much.
Yes. I have forgotten. You have food?
Well, I had rations and they were in this bag, but something's chewed through them, and I doubt that y'all would have chewed through them, but I wouldn't doubt that y'all might have taken some sort of weird pet without telling me.
No pet. I don't chew, I burn. Not intentionally a lot of times, though.
Right, but you can't say that you wouldn't just bring a squirrel home and feed it out of my stuff.
No, I'd feed it out of my stuff, but I did not bring no squirrel home. I was tempted to bring one of the birds from that orphanage, but they like staying with the kids.
Could
Okay.
I do a nature check and see if I can identify what kind of teeth marks they are?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, it's not connecting. Damn. Okay. That was a 16. Hold on.
16.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm having trouble connecting to roll
No,
20.
that's
for some
okay.
reason.
We can always just watch the rolls straight on D&D Beyond. We don't even have to. Because roll 20 and there's still communication breakdown.
They're
in there
not
somehow.
communicating well. Meanwhile, mine
Mm.
is showing up on Roll20 and not showing up on D&D Beyond. So,
I had that too. It was weird. Like the dice would roll, it would show up as the result on D&D Beyond or roll 20, but the dice wouldn't roll.
yeah,
once I
that's
opened
what
it.
mine is doing.
Stop rolling on roll 20 or on D&D
Weird.
Beyond. Anyway.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what mine's doing.
Based on your knowledge, it's a rough. It's more like acid, really, than actual bite marks. It was sort of a both, but the ligature of the biting into the sack doesn't really seem to be of any known animal that you are aware of.
So, I don't know if this is a better or worse, but I don't think it's an animal that chewed through that.
Are we all just at Nesh's house? Like, did we all just collectively pitch up there?
Probably.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean that's what I did.
Yeah, you're all sort of slumming at the.
Kind of forgot where I last stayed. Like I don't even know the neighborhood anymore. So yeah, it was just easier to go to Nesh's.
Fair enough.
But
So,
there's also
if it's
acid,
what
so
is
I don't
it?
know. I'm better with animals. I don't know what that is though. I'm sorry.
So yeah, the edges, now that it's pointed out to you, the edges kind of look like it was sort of eaten away with acid, some kind. There are teeth marks, sort of around it, but it looks like it was sprayed away with acid.
At this point, Nesh has dumped out her entire backpack. She is making the biggest mess on her living room floor.
What you looking for?
Just checking everything at this point, checking all of her tools and her kits and
Tools are all there still.
so all that's taken is food and some herbs.
Yep.
So it's all organic.
I'm having far too much fun with this. What's Flora up to right now?
Flora has been setting up her business because she has decided to stay in Sunset Land for a while. And so she decided, because there's all these underground tunnels that we have been discovering throughout the course of our adventure, that she is going to start Flora's Tours.
You're going to take people on tours of the underground cavern.
Yeah, at least the safe parts.
Okay.
Flora,
No,
Flora,
that's fine.
Flora
Do
the
you know which ones
Explorer,
are the
tour
safe?
guide extraordinaire. I don't remember, but I mean, Leona doesn't remember, but like at the same time, like there were some parts that were safe. She'll work out a business deal.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's easily 15% of the Gnomish Enclave Zadarun that you have actually explored.
Yeah, see, there's so much more down there.
Totally safe.
It's, well, I don't know how safe it is, but like, I want to work out a business deal so that I can have like tours in the safe gnomish parts, and like, I'll give them a cut, but like, a girl's gotta make money. A plant's gotta make money. Just saying.
So are you gonna go talk to the locksmith guy?
I think so. I mean, there's also the part of the
Considering
cave
you
where
have
we
to-
came out into Dia de los Muertos. Like, we were exploring a whole bunch of things.
So, Flora,
Yes.
I do not want to crush your dreams.
Look,
And what will get you out of this house is great. And also, let's think. We got into the Gnomish Caverns through the locksmith in his house.
I thought it was through the hot springs.
The hot springs was how we got into the tunnels out of town, but right on the other side of the hot springs is where the vampire and goblins are. So you would have to negotiate a deal with them.
So you're telling me I need to give
Outside
the
of town.
locksmith a cut as well?
I'm just listing your options.
Okay.
because he loved you guys the first time.
Yeah, so there's the locksmith if you want to get into the gnome caverns. There's the spa, vampire, and goblins on the town side of the caverns out of town. The outside of town side might be fine because we killed a bunch of orcs. Did we kill a bunch of orcs? We killed something.
Now the orcs were at the bottom of the
At the end of the vampire tunnel.
goblin. Yeah.
Yeah,
the vampire
so on the
goblin.
other side, you could go some of the way in that, but you have to get people all the way out of town and then bring them back in.
Yep.
And then the last set of caverns we just went through, we collapsed both sides of them.
Darn. I was gonna say, behold, the cavern where the owl was.
It's collapsed, both sides.
She droops.
Wilt.
Wilt.
But if you want to go talk to the locksmith, be my guest.
I mean, which one do you think I would be most successful with?
I think you have more chances to not be eaten with the locksmith.
Okay.
But the vampire seems strangely intrigued with you, which might be bad for you, but possibly better relations.
But what if the vampire likes my visitors?
I feel like the
Maybe-
vampire
maybe-
is maybe not the safest option,
Well, let's
but
try
he
this.
Maybe
was
that's the
strangely
price.
enchanted by you.
Maybe that's the price of admission.
Well, let's try the locksmith, and if that doesn't work, then I'll go find Mr. Vampire. Yeah.
Nesh is gonna have a coronary.
Nesh.
Done. I'm done. Ow.
This is the second person to whom I have given ulcers in 24 hours just by existing. The last one was a coworker. Actually, in the span of about 12 hours, now that I think about it.
Hey, what's Melina doing now?
Vibing. They're resting because they needed rest because they
Oh,
never
that's
get
true.
to have enough rest.
Melina took a
So-
bit of a.
A
it was
hit,
bit rough
yeah.
to let go of it.
So she's just in poor
For the warm
Nesh's
bath.
place, just looking around for food, making sure it's not rations because now she knows, okay, rations are
Has
Nesh's
has
food.
a thick leather thing full of like warm coals, and sort of just using it like a headache that
Aww.
Exactly, yeah.
feeling under the weather. Cold.
Maybe not cold, but yeah, just like meh. Just like, yes, relaxation. Nice. I'm just watching the chaos that's happening between everybody else.
And Clover, what's Clover up to? Helping Nesh turn the place upside down, looking for lost rations.
I think that's what she starts doing, and then sees Melina being very like looking for food, and goes up to Nish and asks, "Could I know you're busy, but do you mind if I use the kitchen?"
Yes, you can use the kitchen. I will be making things later, and probably we will need to share, and some of the things I'm making are poisonous, so yes, do it now.
Yeah, heard. Understood. And I will start just rifling through the cupboards and seeing what there is to make food.
Lots of maize, corn, the flour, the a cooler sort of stone storage that has some vegetables, some jars of
Yeah, we've been
a mix of a melange, I guess, of some kind of looks like ground up or churned up vegetable matter. Another jar that says catsup, which is also a salsa. I saw that on a thing. Gonna make Diana mad at me now.
So Clover, this is not Nesh's house. This is the house that she's like house sitting at a friend of hers. So
You guys have met the friend though.
yeah, I don't know that Clover has. Clover showed
I
up
have
later.
not. Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, you haven't. That's right. You were the only one that was
but-
not there at the time.
In any case, one of the things you see is first off, everything's a little bit of a wreck. In terms of like Nesh is not housekeeper adept. And also that every cabinet is like open in that way that you go and you're at an Airbnb and you're like, where is? So it's everything is in a nonsensical place because the person who's been using the kitchen is not the person who decided where things go.
Bowls are stacked on plates. It's chaos.
Okay. I think Clover will pull out an apron from her bag. It's a little like makeshift. It's very like patchwork, hand embroidered. And yeah, I think
Still has flower handprints on it.
yeah, it does. And it has I think she'll start looking for what the closest to poblano peppers are.
You want preserved or fresh?
As fresh as she can find.
Then they will be outside
Okay.
in the
Okay.
wee garden.
Yes, then she will go out in the garden because she would like to make chiles rellenos.
They're outside in Flora's bedroom, which is also the garden. Hee
Yeah, Flora's standing there with her feet in the soil. You know, Melina is ruminating. Nesh is
Nash's... She can't figure out this box. But she did want to do the healing potions. So she is going to get out to the shops and acquire the things that she needs to make potions and tinker and all the things that she has planned to do and make.
And Flora is outside?
Flora, well, she took a nap in the garden, which is probably where Clover saw her, but now she's going to the locksmith.
Right.
She's got
Right.
her.
So
she's
Clover,
got her
when you,
cartographer
and
tools.
I guess you woke up.
She's got her cartographer tools
Flora,
on
Flora,
her.
when you
on
go
like a little
outside.
back. Yeah.
There. Flora, when you went, Clover, when you went outside, you saw Flora, who was up to her ankles in the garden.
Snoozing.
Perfect, and her toes kind of splayed out in all directions, essentially being roots, and seemingly deriving, and as she sleeps, her head and the crown of her being orients to the sun.
I think
Much
Clover
like a
stares. Yeah, I think Clover stares a little too long. Like, looks up and is still picking peppers while just like looking.
By the way, that's called heliotropism. When your planted follows the sun.
And Flora wakes up and has the inspiration to grab her stuff and run to the gnome locksmith.
Morning, Clover. Wow.
Yeah, morning. Well,
Everything okay?
you look well rested.
I look unrested?
You look well rested. Sorry.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I had a good sleep. And she kind of like unearths herself from the dirt, shakes it off of her feet. It's a very comfy bed. Garden bed.
Yeah, the soil looks really soft.
Yeah,
It's well taken care of.
it's very good. Good for plants. She'll like gesture at the poblano
Cool.
clippers. She'll be like, plenty of nitrogen in the soil, as well as very good fertilizers. So those poblano peppers are very tasty. She's never had one of them. You can't tell that she's had a bite. She just can tell via her roots.
That's really neat.
Thanks.
Speak to plants. It is a spell, I think.
Yeah.
Later levels.
Not bad. But like plants are also incredibly smart and like can tell a lot about the soil and their neighboring plants through their roots. So she's just had a
Mhm.
nap, but is also like very connected to like the plants in the garden bed while she was having a nap. So she just like knows everything about everything that's in this garden. So that's why she's like, yeah, that's what blonde has been great. Have fun. That little one at the end though is still growing. Don't pick that one. He said leave it alone.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, it didn't look the right size anyway.
Well, I'm gonna go to the locksmith's place because Nesh said that that one would be the safest for my tour company business.
Tour company?
Yeah, I decided that I want to stay in Sunset Land for a little bit, and that the best way for me to do that is to be a tour guide. And then you see her like rifle through her backpack, which she just pulls out from behind a bush. And she just like goes, she pulls out her cartographer tools. She's like, see, I can be a cartographer. So I'll cartograph the that's a word, right? The tunnels that I want to show people, and then I'll make tours. Flora the Explorer, tours and adventures extraordinaire. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Hola!
Hola!
Oi, Flora!
I need to stop with this
You know-
running joke, but it's really good.
It's so good. Well, I wish you the best. I hope it goes really well for you.
Thank you. If the locksmith doesn't say yes, then I have to go ask the vampire. So here's hoping.
Yeah, I would prefer a locksmith over a vampire too.
Yeah.
Say that now.
Totally, you know.
I don't remember what the locksmith was like. I don't know if I was there for that, so I'm about to find out.
You're coming in and out.
Oh, apologies.
Volume-wise.
I don't know what's going on there, but I was saying that I, Leona, don't remember if I was there for the locksmith, so I'm about to find out.
You were not.
Oh, fudge.
You came into the dungeon.
Ah.
Fun fact, the pod that you came in through is still there.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. She'll find it, she'll be like,
It was examined quite thoroughly by the other party, and they're like, what the hell is this? The pod looks like someone was in it.
Yep. She's gonna go back there, she's gonna be like, oh, that's where I got here from. Yeah. It'll be fine. She'll show it off to everybody, and she'll be like, I wasn't technically born here, but you could say this is where I was born, and like, all of her tour guests are gonna be like, Locksmith, bye!
Bye.
You head off to wander to the thing. Nesh,
Clover is
you were
terrified.
leaving too?
I was just stopping out to get some supplies.
Fair. Which leaves Melina in the house.
Mwahahaha.
Oh
I
boy.
Lena?
turn it down.
Give me a perception check.
Perception. Ooh, okay. Give me a second. But where are you? Perception. There you are.
Ooh.
A decent one. 21.
21. Nash, where did you leave the box?
Probably on the floor. Nash didn't clean up after herself.
Decisions were made.
Melina, you're lying there. You're not feeling great. You're recovering. You're relaxing. The extra little warm heat. This is nice sort of thing. Then you hear a rustle.
Ooh.
Slightly, and you sort of look out of the corner of your eye and you see the box, a little rosewood box, sort of.
And I've seen
Left
Nesh
here.
with it, right?
Yeah, you've seen it. It's
Yeah.
there. He was just
You were there when I found it.
examining it the other day,
That's right, yeah.
just a moment ago before she left. But it's back on the pile of stuff. It's weird though, is it's sort of half inside that one bag that had the rations.
Oh, no, is this a mimic? Just kind of like tilts their head. Tilts their head the other way. And kind of just like floor crawls, like as if they're trying to be sneaky towards it.
Give me a stealth check.
For a second, I thought you said spell check. I was like, what? But then I realized, no, you said stealth. Like,
Really?
oh,
That's a
not
good
bad.
roll. Where is my? Oh, not need collection.
Just sneaking.
No. Come on. I don't remember what I named it. 1 sec. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hmm. Alright. Do it this way. Do a quick search. Come on, faster. What do you want to do when you're sneaking up on it?
Since I heard like a rustle and everything, and the box seems to be not where Nesh had last left it. Kind of just like sneak closer and observe it even more. I can play the long game of watching and staring.
Okay, its perception is terrible. It's like, yeah, it's a 7. Don't read that. Never mind, you figured it out anyway. It, as you watch it, moves really slowly, and the little box opens up a little crack, and this little wormy pseudopod, maybe a tongue, kind of reaches into the bag, sort of rummages around, pulls out a little strip of preserved meat, and sort of slurps it in.
Hold on. Let me double check and make sure this doesn't do what I think it does. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. I kind of want to, if I can react fast enough, use Dragon's Breath, but like because I can use any element cold to like freeze it in place. But I don't necessarily want to do damage. I just want
Technically
to
speaking, with Dragon Breath, you can use it heat because of your nature. You get it because of your element.
Oh, okay. I was just reading the thing.
Of fire.
Okay.
Please don't burn my Airbnb down.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because it said I could choose in the description, so that's why I thought, like, oh, okay. Then I will instead. It doesn't look like I saw eyes. I only saw like a limb thingy. I think, yeah, they're kind of in a bit of a weird kind of like animal cat mode right now because they're just tired. I think they want to try and like with their mouth instead of using their hands, which are completely normal hands, like grab it.
Okay. Give me, I guess, an attack roll to grapple.
Okay. What do I? Unarmed?
Unarmed.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, there you
An unarmed
Where
attack
is
roll.
There it is. I take it I miss.
Wait a minute. You have no other bonuses? What did you roll?
I'm sorry?
You rolled a 2?
It's
Looks like?
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You barely miss.
Oh, okay. Did they notice that they were almost attacked?
Yes. And it scuttles away on legs. The thing had little feet before. Now it
I will try to
seems
pounce
to,
it.
and it's like, give me another attack roll.
Okay, come on, do better this.
Just picturing a Charizard bouncing around the room
Exactly.
trying to catch
1
something
point
and letting
better,
it.
apparently.
Curtains are on fire. But a 10 is enough. So you catch this thing as its feet are like trying to run away. Growing more feet, it's trying to run away.
Mm-hmm. If you can understand me, I can burn you. I don't want to burn you though.
I'll let you decide which way you want to go with it. Give me a persuasion or an intimidation check. Are you threatening to burn it, or you don't want to burn it?
My intimidation is better, so I'm going to intimidate it.
Oh. Fair.
Yep.
Well, okay.
Because
starts-
like it's been frustrating poor Nash. Like Nash has like gotten more gray hairs, it seems like. So like
It starts trembling in your hand.
Oh.
Scaring a baby mimic.
I've never met a mimic before, so this is
Not your
my
finest hour.
character.
That's okay.
Eh. Good, you can understand me. If I put you down, you're not going to run away, right? Wiggle 2 legs if you understand.
It wiggles its legs.
Okay, I'm gonna put you down. And we'll slowly put them technically on that pile again, so it'll make it a little bit harder for them to kind of run. They won't have a smooth surface to like skedaddle away.
Okay, fair.
Can you speak?
You put it down.
Yeah, I did. On like I
Good.
said, on top of the pile.
It starts bolting. It's like just, and
I will finger gun it.
Oh my.
So give me a second as I finger gun it.
Jesus.
I haven't done
No.
any damage, and it's just force. What am I supposed to do? It's I pew pew it.
And you miss.
I miss. Cute.
What direction is it going? Is it going towards the door, like trying to leave, or is it going further into the house?
Is it gonna go into the kitchen? Is the question.
It is looking for a bolt hole, essentially.
Has to be a pretty big bolt hole.
And I'm going to roll a thing for it. That's terrible. But it manages, though, because the cupboard doors are all open, to get into the cupboard. What do you do now? Pew pew?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to pew pew again.
Okay.
Thank God this
How
is a
does one-
cantrip.
How does one determine what's in a given cupboard? It's on the floor, so what would be in the floor cupboards? Probably larger things like bowls and pots.
Pots. Yeah,
Okay.
cooking pots.
All right, give me a pew pew roll. Finger guns. Good shot. And crash, bang, crash, clatter, as metal pots go careening into the middle of the kitchen floor.
And I'm assuming Clover can hear this by now.
You're starting to hear crashing and banging.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Clover runs into the back into the house with all the peppers picked.
And
How many
oh,
pecks
What
of
is
pickled
going
peppers
on?
did you pick?
Probably like at least like 7 or 8.
Awesome. So yeah, you come in saying that, it's like, it moves. It doesn't talk. It understands. It's running away.
and there's one of the kitchen, one of the cupboard doors on the bottom are like blown off, hanging on one hinge. There's a bunch of pots and pans in the middle of the kitchen floor.
What is it?
The box. The box is alive. And I hit it, but I don't know where it went. I don't see it.
Could I try to see it? Like, if I look into the cupboards.
You see whatever pots and pans are remaining still in the cupboard.
Don't you see it? I saw it. It was the box, the wooden one that Nesh had, that was getting angry about us with.
I don't see it.
It has feet. It can grow feet.
Okay. And it was eating, so obviously we could lure it out with more food.
I tried to intimidate it because I was urging you just stay still and talk. And then as soon as I put it down, it understood because it wiggled its toes like I told it to, and then it bolted.
True.
Well,
All true.
considering you kind of threatened it, yeah, I would also run. So
But you're supposed to be good when you're threatened.
Stay where I tell you to stay.
well, I guess that depends on how much self-preservation you have. So
I guess.
and if it's a little box, I don't think it has much.
That's true. There's one time I get to threaten someone smaller than me.
I've forgotten what that feels like. Power.
It's really hard being small again. This time.
I've never known anything different, so I wouldn't know.
They just pat you on the shoulder like, it's okay.
I'm gonna go into my bag and grab some rations and kind of toss it in front of the cupboard and see if it runs out or peeks its head. Whatever body, I guess. It doesn't have a face; it's a whole body. So
So you toss the rations on the floor. Nothing happens. What else do you do?
I do have that spell. Okay, I am going to cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
And slowly, from a safe distance, the pots and pans that are in the cupboard around to see if I can uncover it.
Okay. You use the mage hand and you pick up a pot, You put the pot anywhere particular? You just sort of shuffle them around to see if you can see the box?
She's just shuffling them around to see if it's like hiding behind something or in a corner somewhere.
You move a bunch of pots and pans. Apply a couple of pot lids to pots. And they're all a mismatch at this point. They're not necessarily, matching the pot to the pan at this point because they're all over the place. There is no box in the cupboard.
You said so, Melina. You said you hit it.
Yeah, I finger gunned it, and they'll do the action of the finger gun, like the motion. Obviously, they're not actually finger gunning.
Like this. Shoots all the plates out of the cupboard.
And I know I hit it because nothing broke until after it reacted from hitting it.
Yeah, but you said it was small.
Yeah, it's about, and they'll do the guesstimate like width of like what the box looked like.
But if you killed it, there'd still be a body.
I don't think I killed it. I just wanted to, scare it. Can you kill a wooden box? I mean, you can if you burn it, but it's not. And they like point.
I mean,
their,
you
like,
could
pointer
make it
fingers up.
You could make it
like-
explode because it's a
That's true.
box.
Yeah, but it's just. And they gotta like stare at their fingers. I don't have bullets. You know that, right? I just pew pew and people react.
Yeah, but if it's a type of, I'm trying not to meta where it's like I know it's force, but I'm like you can still.
Yeah. But you can tell Melina does not understand their own abilities. Like, it's very obvious.
I kind of want to try to make a perception check to see if I could hear movement anywhere. Like if I could hear it scuttling more if it's away from out of the kitchen.
I will give you perception or investigation. The difficulty is quite high.
Clover gets investigation.
No, you weren't. You were not actively looking for a thing.
Well, my perception's better anyway, so. 21.
You and your accursed nature knowledge and your your keen-eyed sense of what is and isn't, and the common sense and the logic. You're not actively investigating. You're just sort of attuning yourself to the sort of thing. And one of the pot lids, just out of the corner of your eye, and you barely caught it, but because of your awareness of your surrounding, managed to see a little tiny eye go. Like an eyeball close.
Yeah. How big is the pot?
It's just a little standard pot. So it's a pot lid, so it's not even that big. Maybe, 6 inches across?
Okay. I'll turn my mage hand to lift up the lid.
You're gonna grab the pot lid?
With the mage hand.
Give me an unarmed attack roll.
Arm strike. Okay. 4.
Weirdly, the spectral, the mage hand sort of somehow cannot, and you're not sure exactly. It's not. You don't think it's moving, but at the same time, it somehow isn't being grabbed. You try a couple times and you're like, this should not be that difficult to grab a pot lid.
Oh, you found it.
Yeah, I did, but I don't know why I can't.
Hmm. Melina's gonna try to sneak again to see if they can pounce on it again.
Before you do, and I will gently touch Melina's shoulder and cast guidance.
Oh, okay.
Which
Good, good.
So basically, Melina, you can add a D4 to any ability check.
Okay.
Give me
Using
a stealth roll
yeah.
with a plus D4.
Yeah.
All right. So I will stealth and then add the D4 after that.
Particularly sneaky.
Yeah. So first. Stealth.
Nice.
Ooh. And then R1D. So an 18.
18 is still impressive. And you're going to try to grab it again?
Yeah, since it worked so well last time.
Give me a melee attack roll.
Yeah. Can double check something. Is that better?
I want you to roll a 1 so badly.
Oh no, it's the same.
Manifesting a 1.
Hold on. There we go. It was a 2, so 2 ones technically.
2-1. But not
Big
enough to
ass.
actually grapple it. So you reach in, and a flurry of motion, clatter of pans come crashing out of the cupboard, and pot lid grows legs and scuttles away deeper into the cupboard.
How deep are these cupboards?
I mean, I'm assuming that, based on my grandmother's house, each of the cupboards is interconnected to the next one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So they're just sort of like crawling around inside the cupboard part of the house. And Nash comes up.
I think Melina decides like, dang it. What should we do now?
If you require a Flora, I'm sure she's not far.
I don't think Melina assumed everybody had like scarpered off to do stuff while they rested.
Fair enough.
Like they didn't even realize like Clover was technically nearby until they came in. We could try to smoke it out.
See, I don't.
I'm not gonna have a house to come back to.
Yeah, see, the thing is, if we own this house, that would be fine.
I
But
love
it's not
Believer so
ours.
much. Her answer to everything is fire.
Yep.
Light it on fire.
Well, everything should be for the community.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but ideally, yes, but I don't.
Oh.
I don't want Nesh to get in trouble.
That's true. They kind of like hump, like just want to, not necessarily in like the criminal. I just want to burn something, but just like I just want to burn something because I am a burning creature, kind of way. It's in my nature.
That's the answer to life's problem.
Yeah. Well, we don't want
It's
it
your
to
way.
escape.
I mean, yeah, but also, what do we do with it when we catch it?
Well, I wanted to talk to it to see if it to prove that it ate Nesh's things. Because Nesh put stuff in the box, and then stuff in the box got, I guess, eaten. And then they lost their rations. So why are they still here? They had plenty of time to run away.
Why would it leave a backpack that has food in it? You're literally feeding it.
Yeah.
Put food in its mouth. Guess I'm gonna leave.
I mean, it's not an animal, but I mean,
But do
creatures like that. It acts like a wild animal. You feed
Are we
it.
gonna
and
have a mimic pet?
I was about to say the same thing!
I guess.
I am not washing up after it. I don't even know what it does.
It poops gold.
Okay,
One would
I
hope.
might wash up after that.
Little nuggets.
Yeah, no, if I can feed it rations and get gold out of it, sure.
Like a vending machine. You feed it.
Yeah.
Stuff it like
Wow.
a goose.
Well,
Need
maybe
more
we
rations.
should pile more food over there, pointing to a random corner, and see if it goes there until Nesh gets home.
Yeah, I just trying to figure out how to. I don't want to trap it. That feels wrong. But it needs to stay.
So while the two of you contemplate that, let us go to Flora.
Bye!
Right. Actually, should we take a quick break?
Yes, it is the time.
So let us take a 5-minute break then. Everybody get up and stretch, because I've had everybody sitting for about an hour and a half now. Bio break, hydrate, get some snacks, bring some back for the rest of us, and come on back in 5.
Be right back!
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back. Our heroes are in the midst of resting, having a relaxing day of chasing a strange, shape-changing box around the kitchen. Other things. Laura,
Yes.
first and foremost, did we establish that you know where you're going?
No. But I would suggest that Nesh would have talked, or Blair would have asked Nesh where to go.
Okay. But I was just making
Because-
sure, it's like, because that was a little bit of part of it that you weren't part of, and you're like, where
Yeah.
exactly are you going?
I would assume that Flora would ask Nesh because she remembers the cavern, she just doesn't know how everybody else got there. And since Nesh was giving solid advice, she would have probably just taken Nesh up on the advice.
So you go to the southern part of town.
Uh-huh.
To a place called Keegan's Locks.
Keegan's Locks.
Or Gelb's
okay.
Locks. Gelb's Locks.
Gelb's Locks, okay.
And it's a fairly nondescript house, essentially with a business at the front. And you open the door.
I don't knock.
Oh, you can knock if you like.
I think well, if it's a house, I should be polite and knock.
Sure.
Knock, knock, knock.
And from inside you hear closed.
Does the door say closed?
No.
Does the door say open?
Also no.
She'll yell back to the door. Well, how am I supposed to know? You don't have a closed or open sign.
What? Would you shit? What is it? Hold on.
I'll open the door.
And you hear clump, 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 clump. I said we were. And it's a very elderly, possibly even older than Nesh, gnome. I have had it up to here with you. What are you?
My name is Flora. You know, if you're gonna
Flora.
run a business, but you don't want people to, like, bother you on your days off, you should definitely have a closed and open sign so that they know when your business is open and closed.
I've lost my mind. That's
What?
it. I've snapped. I've lost my mind. I'm being lectured by a plant.
Have you never met an Anabagua before?
Oh, my apologies. I haven't.
It's okay.
Most of the time, we gnomes don't venture out into the I assume the forest.
Yes, that's correct. I am from the forest. My name is Flora. Flora, and I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but she says her last name. I will not attempt to butcher it. And she goes, I am a cartographer. And she gestures to her sack of cartographer's tools. And I have been told that you have caverns and tunnels. Also, if you want help, I'll help you make an open and close sign so that you can be not
And
disturbed when
he
you don't want to
pushes
be
past
disturbed.
you, he shuts the door,
Hey!
pulls a drape down, flips a closed sign, finds it behind the door, and kind of hangs it on the window. Shh, don't say that out loud.
I'm sorry. Am I in the building with him now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How did you find out about that?
Well, let's just say I was. You didn't meet me on the way in, but I met with the team that was in there.
Which one?
She'll describe Nesh and the rest of the gang.
Nash.
I figured that would get a reaction. But listen to me. I have a business proposal for you. How
You've
do
been
you...
a bug up my ass for years.
I have a business proposal for you, okay? I, like I said, am a cartographer. I would like to explore some of those tunnels, and I would like to take tours down there. But I promise I'll find a way to make sure that it doesn't disturb you. Maybe we can make a separate passageway, a separate entrance, and I'll give you a cut of all the money. Residual income. You don't even have to work.
You know the place is cursed, right?
It is?
Where do you think the gnomes left?
I mean, I didn't know that part. I just ended up there.
Well, the ones that managed to get out before they vanished.
Maybe I can explore and help find them. I am a guide, after all.
Where did you say you were from?
I'm from the Great Tree.
Oh, okay. Clearly, because there's no other trees around. City of San Citlan.
I'm from the Feywilds. The Great Tree that all Anabagwa are born from.
And you think that you want to take people on a tour?
Only the safe parts.
Cursed gnomish enclave.
Yeah, have you ever heard of haunted houses? People love that shit. No, no. She'll say, yes, I think people will enjoy it very much, but I'll only take them in the safe parts. Like I said, I'm a cartographer. I'll map out everything first, and that way you'll also have a record of what's down there. We'll pick the
I know
safest
what's
spots.
down there.
Well, I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't, because I didn't write it down.
What? How did you even get down there?
Seed pod? It's down there, you can take a look.
Seed pod?
Seed pod delivery, yeah.
From what?
From... I have a character question. Would she know that her bestie is the Bramble Queen?
I mean, kinda. Yeah.
Does she kinda know... I mean, she's dumb enough, she'll go for it. Special delivery from the Bramble Queen.
You know about the Bramble.
Yeah, what does he know about the Bramble Queen? That's the gamble I'm
Just ask
taking.
her. Does he know about the Bramble Queen? Who? What? How? Why do you want to go into a cursed place? To endanger people for profit?
Capitalism.
I love how one of the party is just like, yes, capitalism enterprise. And the other one is like, private houses are a sin.
I mean, Florida's mostly of that thing, but she's in the city and she's like, I need some sort of income. She feels like she needs a job. I need to establish a business. I'm a tour guide. I have to give tours.
Nesh didn't talk you out of this.
No, she recommended your location, actually. Otherwise, I'd have to go talk to the vampire.
But... What? The what?
You don't want me to have to talk to a vampire now, do you? And tell
There's
them...
a vampire down there now?
Yes, and tell them that you turned me down? I'm offering you a cut of the money, buddy. $25%, and we have a deal.
No, we don't have a deal. What is wrong with you?
1/3
What?
of the profits.
Watching people fade into the...
I said I'm only gonna take them on the
Because of the-
safe routes. My job, my business can only succeed if I deliver my customers back to the surface safely. I'm not gonna kill them.
There's nothing safe down there.
You don't know that.
I
was
do
down-
know that.
But I was down there and I was fine, so...
Nash knows that.
But Ned suggested this place.
That is not what Nash said.
That doesn't matter.
I always thought she was a bit touched in the head.
Do
She
you,
never liked it here.
do you want me to go talk to the vampire, or do you want to do business?
Well, I don't want you talking to a vampire because you won't come back. I mean,
It's me. He might not like you, though.
I'm not sure if you have blood or not.
Chlorophyll?
So you might be able to talk to a vampire. I don't know.
I talked to
It's
him.
illogical. Wow. But that... Who?
He's my friend. He might not be your friend, though. Look, either I give him the business or I give you the business.
Of killing people?
No, there's no killing involved. It's just a
And you
tour.
haven't obviously been down there.
That's where I came from. I'll show you the seed pod. Let's go.
Come back with Nesh.
Okay.
You're
If-
insane.
If Nesh vouches for me, do you believe me?
She's one of the only ones that have come down and come back in the last 75 years.
Well, I was down there and I came back, so that's two of us. And there was the rest of the party too. Melina, Zaz,
Which one is that?
Fire, Saz, the chicken,
Oh, the
who's like, I don't want to be here. Yeah. Flames.
the
Yeah.
the tall. What? Why? The place is cursed.
Money. You never have to work a day in your life, buddy. You can work.
I make the best walk in town.
Well, I'll be bringing business to your doorstep then.
I don't want to get in trouble with the watch.
Why would you get in trouble with the watch?
Because if we take people down into the Jazaroon and they disappear, because they will,
No one will disappear. Like I said, only the safe paths. It's like a little spookum. It's not like a big thing. We're not gonna go deep. Do you know how much you can charge someone just to go down there for 10 minutes? I'm not talking about like a day-long excursion or overnight. Jeez, I'm a planet. I have to go back into the sun. I have to have a lunch break.
might be some kind of spore, mold, or fungus.
No, that's fine. That's not a big deal. I'm not worried about that.
3-hour tour.
Go and get Nesh.
Okay. Think about what I said. Otherwise, I'll have to make a deal with the vampire. She'll leave.
The door shuts rather forcefully, almost immediately, the moment you're off over the threshold, and you hear a click, click, click. 3 different tumblers falling into place.
Remember to keep your clothes sign out.
And you see a hand come up and tear it off the thing. Nesh.
She'll wander home or towards Nesh if I run into her partway through.
Sure. Nesh.
Yes.
You were wondering if you get supplies.
Yes. I intend to have a very boring supply shopping experience.
Of course you do.
Yes. So yeah, just getting the things I need for healing potions and for making some of my clockwork things. And a couple of things that I think are going to help me when it comes to giving people resistance and buffing them up in terms of cure wounds and spare the dying.
Sure. So, spell component-y stuff, or we're talking...
So we're talking above table. None of these things require components.
Right.
But these are artificer spells such that they are cast by making things.
Sure.
So
As
I
creative
need
as yours.
supplies to make things.
So you need, essentially, I guess, tinkers, bits and bobs and tools and
Yes.
springs and...
I have the tools, I just need the consumables.
You know who'd have tiny springs and bits and bobs and clockwork-like things?
Yes.
A lockmaker.
Who else?
As you dwell on that thought, a member of the city watch sees you sort of walking through.
Yes.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Nesh Weedle, yes?
Yes. Reload.
Oh, my apologies. Reload. Would you have a moment of time to attend the captain of the watch? He has sent me out specifically to find you.
Sure.
Better Nesh deals with them than me because
And
was
Nash is
like-
just thinking. Nash is just thinking, what have they done? What have they done? What have they done?
Is my house still standing?
Didn't
Yeah,
so-
wasn't the last time we met the captain of the watch when me and Sads tried to negotiate with him?
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
it was you and Crux, wasn't it?
Oh, it was me and
Yeah,
Crux. You're right.
it was worth
It
you
was
and Crux.
worse. It was me and Crux.
Literally, neither one of you has any game face at all. All right. So he leads you a short distance to an office. Well, say for the sake of expediency. And inside, you pass a number of guards, and he's further along in a little office. He's got some a map of the surrounding region, essentially, and some markings on it, and some, I guess, some odd little paperweights here and there, sort of thing, at various points. And he looks up. Nash. Good to see you. How long have you been back in town?
Just a day.
Perfect. Are you feeling any kind of wanderlust?
Tell me what the situation is?
And he looks up. He kind of shrugs his head. Right? And there's a guard at the door. Backs out of the room, and shuts the door. We have a problem.
All right.
Actually, more than one problem, honestly. I was just made aware of a second problem of, well, there's a hag. I was told that there is, in fact, a hag under the city somewhere, and I'm not entirely sure what or how to do about it. So I was looking for advice, and possibly if you and your compatriots are willing to flex a bit more of that muscle that you all seem to have, you can find out for me if there's in fact any truth to that. But more importantly, I guess as importantly, we still have people disappearing. And I want to really start looking into that if I can, and I would like your help.
Have you checked? I'm going to give him the rundown of the vampire path trail, the goblin trail that the vampire had. I probably won't get into like who gave us all which pieces of information.
Sure.
But that we had followed clues under the spa.
Under the spa.
That there was a trafficking ring going through that way, that tunnel.
Right.
So we didn't actually catch up with any of the traffickers because on the far side was just a couple of whatever we fought. Orcs. But
there was trafficking through there.
There was trafficking. Yes.
But you stopped.
We stopped one of the people in the chain of the trafficking.
How much more do you tell him about that chain?
I don't think...
Vampire was very glib with his stuff. He was very open about...
I think I leave out the vampire as being, like, irrelevant because he was trying to, like... He got into it and then he was trying to be like, nope, it's too much. If I remember.
Okay.
But so I think I just don't care.
Politics? Whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. That I'm just like, this is the path that people are taking, and this is where we interrupted the trade route, and this is where you can send some men to stake out to see if the trade route continues to function.
to know. Good to know. Do you think that's going to be any more of a problem?
I have no idea. That's above my pay grade, sir.
Because he didn't pay us.
Is the goblin problem solved?
My understanding is yes. I am aware
Well done.
of what?
Well done.
I am aware of goblins who inhabit that same pathway, and I believe that they have less interest in causing problems in town than they used to. And so, as a result, I would love to see our group remunerated for our efforts.
Sort of bends over to one side, opens up a drawer, grabs a small satchel, tosses it across the desk to you.
Okay.
In it, gold pieces.
Alright. I'm not gonna haggle on it.
Yeah, that didn't work so well last time.
I mean, you guys are in the employ of the police now, so
Yeah.
I thought the whole point
on
was
a
us
contractual basis.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, I don't think we wanted to actually, like, work for them. We wanted to pick and choose.
Crux was kind of law and order guy.
Mm.
Saying.
Nash
However,
is not. Nash and Saz are both not, so.
but you'll find it's all there as per the agreement with the armored fellow and the Anabagua.
Yay!
Also, while we're on the subject of the armored fellow, he is missing, presumed dead. Let me give you a description of the person who he was last seen with, etc., etc. Please direct all missing report discoveries to this house.
Let me describe this desiccated corpse.
What?
Let me describe this desiccated corpse to you and see
Yeah,
if you can
pretty
identify.
much. Pretty much. Like, I'm going to be like, okay, if there are any leads on either recovering that body under the rubble
That's no
or
location.
yeah, so I'm going to share that this collapsed tunnel, we believe there should be 2 bodies under there. But if they somehow manage to escape, missing person report on both of them. I want to find them.
Fair. Right. He does his best to jot down relevant points. But listen, great work on solving that goblin problem. And if they were in fact getting people out of town that way, hopefully your dealing with the goblins will shut that particular valve off, but there's more than one leak. Which is why I was looking for you today.
So, more than one leak. Do we have any ideas where other leaks are happening? Or any clues to go on?
We managed to actually find someone. This one dropped in our laps, which was a great find. We had someone who managed to escape a caravan. And he was delirious with fever and starved and could barely coherent, but he kept saying Kingfisher. So I sent an advance scout to Kingfisher Hollow, which is which you would know as a small, very recently developed settlement. Kind of a... Actually, give me a history deck. 13. Yeah, it's not bad. You would know this as it used to be kind of it's a more recent development. It's not a huge population. It is a primarily it's a plantation essentially. It has cacao, it has coffee, and it has maize, and a lot of sort of staple foods. And more recently developed essentially by sort of purchased up and sort of given a bit of new fresh life of sorts by a northerner who came and basically started just dumping money into it, sort of building somewhat of an implanted, for want of a better term, population of workers. But they have reported that some of the caravans that have gone through or that have visited, and some local workers have vanished.
Who's the northerner?
Her name, is it a good name too? Where did I put it? Of course, it's way the heck back at the top. Come on. Where are you at? Go, go, go. Shadowhorn. Nope. Ophila. Ophellha. Knowlern. Knowlern. And she is a fairly recent transplant, I guess, to the south here in Citlan, and a bit of a sort of wealthy philanthropist.
How recent is recent?
Kingfisher Hollow has more recently developed a bit more bustlingly in the last 10 years. It's been about 10, maybe 11 years or so when she first arrived on scene, sort of thing, and basically just started buying the plantations and just dumping money into plantation, which is great for the local community.
But why?
Oh, we just assumed that she was a philanthropist. We're not going to
And
turn
now
them.
people are going missing from there, going missing through there.
That's the part we don't know.
Well, sir, I gotta be real honest. We've just had a rough time of things. And we're gonna need a couple of days before we head out, so I don't know if somebody else needs to attack this with more urgency.
It's not so urgent that, I mean, I hope no one else goes missing, but it's not a frequent event, which is why I want to be cautious with it, because it's quiet enough that it barely escaped our notice. We only got lucky because somebody managed to get away. So if you can provision yourselves over the next couple of days, rest up as you need to, and then scout it out for us. If we send any force down there, then it's just going to send them to ground, and then they will just pop up somewhere else. And be extra careful, and we'll never find them.
Hopefully
It
the
requires
next
tact.
crew they run through they'll try to run it through the orc passage instead.
Well, if you've said that the goblins are less likely to make a continued surface trips, then we can assume that that path is going to be not as popular.
Fair.
So it's entirely likely that they may increase any disappearances along this Kingfisher direction. And while we don't know the scope quite of how many are disappearing and when, caravans come in and out of town all the time, and somebody disappearances into the jungle are a fairly regular thing. But if you can check it out, you would expect to be remunerated.
Yeah, I imagine we could head out there this week sometime.
Fantastic.
Whatever a week in Greyhawk is.
7 days, why not? Fantastic. I don't want to keep you. Come back. Stop in if you can. If not, if you want to just head straight out there, that is fine too. The less attention we draw to this and the less you're seen with me, the better. Just in case there might be thieves' guilds connected to this that have eyes.
Works for me.
Fantastic.
Don't necessarily like spending a lot of time with Galgard anyway.
That's why I like you, Nesh. You're honest. I didn't see you. And he waves to the door.
I hope to not. And just like out.
Oh. And you wander to
I don't want to go see the locksmith after I've just told Flora to go that way. So if there's somebody else who's got bits and bobs for me, otherwise I'm just getting the herbs and stuff.
Who would have bits and bobs for you? Let me do a quick rundown on my list of places.
What do you mean you don't want to visit the locksmith? It'll be great.
Everwell Market, Floodgate, Dawn Shield.
I imagine it will be a discussion, and I've already had to talk to somebody today. Against my will, no less.
This is a one discussion per day tolerance.
Pretty much.
Tyget's Old Things might have something. Some of the warehouse merchants might have something, or importers. But for little tiny springs and mechanisms and whatnot, your most likely is a fellow tinkering gnome.
Well, I'm not going to do it right now.
I'm not doing.
Aww.
All right. So you head back. We can easily say that Flora will end up more or less making it back around the same time.
All right.
Nice. Hi.
And you enter to find the kitchen is in complete disarray.
Before we enter to find the kitchen is in complete disarray, Flora is going to tell Nesh about her conversation with the locksmith and say, we gotta go back at some point. You have to come with me. We don't have to do it right now, but you have to tell him that I was there. And I think he believes that I was under those tunnels, so, like, you gotta vouch for me, so that I can make a business deal.
I approve of you doing whatever makes you happy. But I do wonder if you have taken into consideration his very sound advice of let's not get people killed.
Well, yeah, I don't want to get people killed. That's bad for business. Which is why I was only going to take him on the safe routes. But if you think I should try the vampire instead, then I can go that way too. Through the bathhouse.
I'm wondering if any of these routes are properly safe.
Well, I have to establish a safe route first. That's why you gotta
Have you
negotiate.
considered, like, just walking somebody through town?
I mean, I could. I just thought it would be cooler. But yeah, I could do above ground tours. That's fine. That's probably
I have a question.
less of a
I have-
startup
Or
cost
looking
too.
incredibly crestfallen.
She's being thoughtful. She's like, it's probably got less startup cost too, because I don't have to split the cost with the profits with anybody. That's a good idea. Thank you, Nesh.
And then, on top of that, I have a second idea if you're interested.
Yeah?
You might see if various people in town might tell you interesting secrets or stories or locations or history. And you would be able to lead a history tour. People like those things.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. Yes. Also, out of character, you said you had a question?
Oh, I was gonna ask if Flora reads books.
Yes.
Assuming I know that, I'm also going to suggest that you go to the library.
Yes, she does like the library very much.
And that she could come up with a whole haunted tour of Citlan.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. Yeah, no, she's all about that. She's forgotten about the gnome already. She's like, no, this is so much better. I'm gonna do this instead. Not around to split the profits with anybody either. Flora's Tours and Adventures coming right up. And then they walk into the kitchen.
Complete disarray. Pots and pans all over the floor.
What happened here?
Each one cupboard door the opposite hinge.
I said you could cook. And I also said that I was going to need the kitchen. So this is neither.
No. Oh, I'm so sorry. I will put it all back. But the box has legs and eyes.
What? What box?
What does that have to do with my kitchen?
It
also has a stomach, don't forget.
What?
yeah. It hid in the pans, and Melina cued it, and the.
You have a living
I'm sorry.
box?
Mm-hmm. That's what's been eating your ration.
Is it a plant?
I scared it too much. I guess I'm too intimidating.
Yeah, you're very scary.
They preen at that. Like, yay.
Alright,
No,
can I now do an investigation into the area under the cupboards for looking for it?
Sure.
Can I also investigate?
Holy balls.
Yeah, that's great.
Damn.
Did you roll?
Oh yeah.
Yes! So that's a nat
That's a 20,
20
okay,
with
okay.
a plus 7.
Ah,
All right. You make no bones about being subtle about it, or are you being subtle?
I think I am subtle.
Okay. So you're being sort of surreptitious, you're being sneaky, looking for anything that's amiss.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very strange place to have a floral vase.
I am casting invisibility.
Okay.
So I'm going to go invisible, and then find
How do you have invisibility?
like a larger wicker basket. What?
I'm trying to think of where you got the spell invisibility from.
I got it from Shadow Touched.
Right. Okay, got it.
Is there like a big basket, like a laundry basket or something that I can throw it into?
Sure.
Okay. So then from invisible, I'm going to grab it and put it in the laundry basket.
Okay. Give me. Give me an attack roll, unarmed.
Okay. Can I do this
Oh,
as
wait.
like sleight of hand?
You are a rogue, so I will actually give this with advantage because it is not known necessarily that you are there.
Oh, I gotta do it again. Because it. Yeah. Alright, well. Yeah, that advantage helps.
You easily snatch it off the shelf, plunk it into a laundry basket.
Yep. And then, did they at one point put food on the ground for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
There is a pile of
I'm gonna-
ration over by the sink, and then there is another. I think there's another pile. Plus your pile,
Yes.
which is your stuff
So
is
I'm
scattered
gonna-
all over the place.
So I'm gonna throw some rations in after it.
Okay.
And what do I know? Can I do like a history on mimics? Like anything that I might have like I might have heard about mimics a lot from my uncle.
Make it an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Because they're not exactly nature, and at the same time, they're not exactly
Nope.
history.
That's a nat one.
+5 in Arcana, can I try?
Sure.
14.
14 is not bad. You are aware of creatures that can assume other forms. You are aware that some creatures can mimic, for want of a better term, inanimate objects, kind of ambush predator style, and they have various means of dispatching their prey. Generally, they probably eat organic matter. And internet, don't Google these sort of things, because then you get stuff like mimics probably eat like owls and probably spit stuff back up.
No, God.
Little mimic pellets.
And
Oh.
basically, organic stuff is consumed and digested. Inorganic stuff like metals and gems and whatnot else that also go along with whatever it was that it ate would be spat up, much like an owl pellet.
Oh.
One way in, one way out. Thank you, internet.
Hey, I think I know what this is.
It's a mimic, yes.
Yeah. It's a baby.
What's a mimic.
It's a baby mimic.
You want to keep it, don't you?
I didn't say that. I just said it was a baby. But also, now that you mention it, we can't just let the baby fend for itself. It's so cute.
If it falls on its side, and you get a little tiny slithering purple tongue kind of sticks to a piece of trail ration and sort of drags it back.
So I shot a baby?
By
It
accident,
appears
didn't
you
know.
shot a baby.
Oh. Okay. I'm glad I didn't burn the baby then.
Oh my.
You were gonna burn the baby?
I tried to make it cooperate. And since it's a wood box, or it was a wood box, I thought burning would scare it. I didn't burn it. I threatened it. And it would listen, but then it started running away.
So then it destroyed my kitchen?
Looks at Clover, smiles. Yeah.
Yes.
How about we not threaten the baby creature anymore?
I was
I
trying
didn't
to
know
catch
it was
it.
baby. Yeah. Clover tried to feed it, but it was no longer hungry.
Well, it's hungry now. I guess we could try to take it back. You wanted to go back to the gnome area.
Can we keep it? I had to, I'm sorry.
Goddamn.
It was right there, I had to.
I'm not cleaning up after it.
I will.
Well,
Flora,
Yeah?
this is now your pet
Yeah.
and
Your
your
baby.
problem.
Yay!
you're walking
And I
it.
just hand over the whole basket like this is your pet, your problem.
You have to talk about the responsibility.
You can come with me on the tour.
And if it makes a mess in my kitchen again, we are taking it back.
I won't let it into the kitchen.
Clover
well,
has already set the
go ahead.
Clover has already set the peppers on the counter. Is already cleaning up all the pots and pans that are strewn about. And
Yeah, fair enough. Well,
What's Melina doing?
I think it needs a name. Yeah, what is Melina doing?
Just watching, doesn't know what to do. It's just like, oh, I feel bad. I hurt a baby. Maybe like tries to like clean up a little bit, I think. But yeah, it's like, oh, okay. Just like puts the pots and pans in a precarious tower.
Clover follows very quickly.
What do you want to
behind and
name the
quick-
baby?
I'm adding a baby mimic to my character sheet.
I guess we have to remove the box, the ornate wooden box from Nesh's character sheet.
Yeah, and also apparently one set of the ingredients.
Set of potion stuff
Yeah.
and 3 days of rations, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, 4 days of rations.
What are we
Because you
gonna?
just ate one when you were gone.
What do you want to name them?
Well, that's just baby, technically. She found it.
No.
If it makes you feel any better, Melina technically missed because you fired blind
Into a
just
pot.
a cupboard of pots and hoping to hit it.
But it was a nat 20.
Was it?
Mr. Loaf.
Oh, yes!
It was a nat 20.
Mr. Loaf.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's definitely
show
named
that
Mr.
before.
Loaf.
I like that, Mr. Lowe.
Okay, Mr. Loaf.
I didn't show that off.
Thank you, Lucy. I love it.
Thank you.
It's the perfect name.
Oh, my mistake. Huh? I did not see a 20 on that. I saw like a 16. Huh. All right, fair enough. And you did hit it.
Yeah, but I was also saying purposely not to like really harm, just to scare it, you know, or slow it down, you know.
100%.
Yeah.
You're low.
Mr. Loaf.
All right. So, I think this is a good place to call it. With some satisfactory staring down into a basket of a flower vase with a big purple tongue sticking out, slowly eating a trail ration. As the party winds down and relaxes before potentially either starting a business as a ghost tour / cursed ruins guide, and or investigates disappearances of villagers at a place called Kingfisher Hollow. Who knows what the next wind will bring us? Till then, let's take a quick let's call it here. Let's do a backwards round table once again to let everybody know where you can be found on the internets. Thank you for watching and all that. Like and subscribe, everybody here. Let us start with Ro.
Hey y'all, I'm Monroe. I use he, they pronouns, and I've been here playing Clover, who uses she, her pronouns. I'm not doing much at the moment, but you can generally find me at on Blue Sky at Monroe, where I am primarily a game designer and sensitivity reader. And all my games are currently on sale at monroe.itch.io.
Anna.
Sorry, you mean me because you cut off.
Oh, yep,
Yes.
yep, Diana.
Yeah,
Yep.
so, yeah. I go by Diana Moon online. Use she, her, fave pronouns. Not necessarily active anywhere at the moment. I do have a Blue Sky, but I haven't really been on there or anywhere really. So you can find me here for now. Oh, every other Tuesday. Oh, and random Sundays at. Let me see if I can. Oh no, it's Discord. Discord's freaking out. The Story Told podcast. We're doing a Castles in the Air actual play. We just finished doing session 0 and session 1, and I believe not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, we'll be doing the session with the end of our kids as being kids and going into adulthood, which is one of the fun things to do in Castles in the Air, is to see how your little tyke characters become good or bad people. But that's me.
I'm sure nothing bad can happen. All right. Leona.
That's me. Hi, I'm Leona. You can find me all over the internet at the Leona Meeple. Best place to find me, follow me, keep up with whatever it is that I am doing is on my Blue Sky. You will next see me on Thursday over on Apocalyptic Unlimited, where we have our weekly video game streams and we are full of silliness and shenanigans. Think that's about it. I will be on vacation in 2 weeks, so if there is a session, I won't be here.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So no Gnomish Enclave thing then.
No.
We'll figure something out.
I posted
What
this in
were
the
we doing?
Discord, but for the audience who can't see this, I did add to Flora's Legend Keeper page, Flora the Explorer, tour guide extraordinaire, now offering tours above ground only in all caps. Historical tours, fun facts, spooky tours, and architectural tours available. 1 GP per day.
Flora's
So-
tours are all above ground.
Above ground only.
On the level.
On the level.
Etc. Etc. Yeah. Alright. And Laura.
My name is Laura. You can find me at Laura-Witch on Blue Sky and Laura_Witch on Twitch. I am here every Tuesday night because when I am not in this game, I am in the other Tuesday night game on Would Be Heroes. And I also on YouTube, you can find I just was in a one-shot with Nerds with Dice. That was Visigoths versus Molgoths. That was excellent. And that's about all I got right at the moment.
And I have been your humble and lost in this train of chaos DM. You can catch my Primo's COVID Cosplay Adventures at Canadian Captain America on Instagram and TikTok, CDN Cap America on Instagram, not Instagram, Blue Sky and the other one. And you can catch me here and there and everywhere in this little realm of would-be heroes. Running this game every second Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific-ish, and an alternating game at 6 p.m. Pacific. And Saturday mornings at 9, all of them interconnected. Things that other games do affect this one, and vice versa. Namely, there's a hag in the basement now, and all the treasure's gone. So, interesting finds. Plus all the stuff in the and my thing just went blurry as all hell. That's all right. So, like and subscribe, everybody here, if you would be so kind. Find their stuff, toss them some support, toss them some love, and uplift local artists, uplift. Yeah, that ran out of ink. That's okay. Let's find someone to raid. Thanks again for watching, and come on back in 2 weeks. Maybe we might cancel, but we don't know yet. We'll find out. It'll be a mystery right up until the last minute, I'm sure. But other than that, come on back next time, whether in 2 weeks or more. To
Mr. Loaf.
Mr. Loaf.
Mr. Lowe. Say everybody, say bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, who are we gonna rate?
Probably another World Tabletop is who I recommend, but let me transition us out first. Bye-bye.